Okay, pilots, I'm going to build my 190D. I've been looking at my other FW-190s, and they just totally different. The nose of this plane is more sharp, more aerodynamic. It's bigger motor, longer wingspan. It's a D. Okay. I was telling you in another video that this might operate the landing gear. Well, it operates landing gear doors. Okay. It's got that geared system on it with the, scissored arms. It opens and closes those gear doors here in the centers. And it's also got the synchronizer on it. Check it out right there. The synchronizer on it. So we gotta get this bundle of wires down in this hole here. Pretty good sized hole there. Let's see if we can do this. See if we can do this. Get that synchronizer in there. I might end up putting a little bit of it back down in it, but for right now I just want to keep things tight and tucked in so no wire gets pinched in between the wing and the fuselage. You just gotta get it all in there. I thought that might something I got turned sideways in there. Get that through. Alright now. You gotta get them straight down in there or they'll interfere with that gear door servo. So they got to go in there pretty tight. Get the two line up pins. Checking our servo leads, make sure. Let's see. That's about, let's see. Let me turn the light on here and check this. Check. Okay, it's looking good. Moving on. Let's shoot this door here so I can get this thing level. Just trying to spread the wing out a little bit. That's what I was trying to do. Get it to fit. That's a tight fit. That's a tight fit. There's a spot there now. There's a spot. Looks like it's good and level. Two big screws, metal screws, goes into two metal inserts in there. Look at the size of these screws that you put in this thing. Look at that. Phillips head. So we're gonna get our Phillips head screw. Driver. Let's see if we got our things lined up. Let me get that out. Let's do a check. got something there. I got a bite. I got a bite. Got another bite. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at our pilots. I've caught 2 fish. I'll put a little bit on that one. I'll put a little bit on that one. That sounds good there. I'm starting to squeeze in here. Pretty good there. Alright, let's flip this butcher bird over. Just look at that detail, pilots. Look here, you got vent holes. And I've already got the tail. You glue the tail in. You got one horn that's not on it. So you got to slide your tail through the hole, glue it in, put your horn on. And pilots, it was snap. I mean, the thing even had the base on the other side over here already in it. Screws fell right in the hole, screwed it right in. I ain't never seen horns so easy to put on in my life. And this is like number 85 that I put together. Oh, wait a minute. I done a little detail work. The gun barrels are black now. They was originally the color of the cover, but I painted them black. Okay. For crying out loud, for the love of RC, you got to have detail. So we got our harness here. We have our rudder and elevator. That's not marked, labeled there, so we're gonna have to check that. Flaps, ailerons, LEDs, landing gear, throttle. I'll get my trusty Detrum 8C controller radio. 6-channel gyro. So we've got, I'm wanting to run the throttle. I've already got a battery put in it. I got a 3-cell in it, but Roy said he had one of these and he had to put a 4-cell in it and a little bit of weight, I think he said, because it's tail heavy. So we're gonna put 3-cell in it, just get things hooked up. But we're gonna get a CG. We're gonna get it. If I have to put a couple ounces of weight or something in the front of it. All right. We're looking for throttle. There it is. Number 3 on this one. I'm gonna have to wire my LEDs into something. Yep. Ailerons is number 1. Number 1. And then one of these. Let's see here. I got to try to figure out which one of them's a rudder and which one of them's a... Push on this one in. As you can't see, I'm just gonna have to hook it up. I can't tell. Can't tell. put that one. Put that one on elevator. Put this one on rudder. And we'll just have to see. And we're looking for gear. And I've got to get a short wire harness. Short wire harness. Short wire harness, flaps. Checking my polarity. And we got LEDs, which I usually don't put landing lights on my German planes. I really don't decorate them out as much as I do the American planes, the British planes. I put landing lights and so I got to make sure the red and the black. Yes, red and black. Red to red, black to black on LEDs. Alright. Put that wire harness in here in the flaps. Flaps, channel 6. Alright, now. Yes, I've got to find me a level spot now, but there's one in there, but I just got to get those wires back up in that channel a little bit. I can do all that later. I just want to get them back down in there a little bit, just a little bit. For right now. I don't exactly have to have it level, but I want to get all this mess in there. And keep that synchronizer somewhere we can stay cool. Still got my clear spot. Still got my clear spot. Right there. Right there. Got a spot. Got a spot. Now the CG of this plane is 75 millimeters away from the leading edge here on the wing and the fuselage meet. I'm going to have to end up, I'm just kind of putting all this in. We'll probably end up pulling it back out and changing that elevator and that rudder around, I'm sure. Okay. Now it should be. I got this out of one of my others that's already set up. So let's see here. Well, let's see. Here we go. With no prop on. Ah, come on. These dings. Alright. I got a green solid light, so that means I'm bound up. My gear went down. See the servo up in there? It operates, single servo operates both those doors. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, kind of a delay. I thought I hit the wrong switch, but it's kind of got a delay. And it flaps down too. Okay, I don't need no adjustment. Went right back up in there, didn't I, Paul? Right, let's go to takeoff flaps, landing flaps. No adjustment whatsoever. Let's see here. Nope. That feels good all the way across. Let's put that gear back down. Well, it is down. Them struts are a little thin. They're a little thin. But you gotta realize this model's got some age to it now. But I like them gear doors. That's pretty cool. Let's look at that again. You I might have to do a little adjusting. She's screaming there a little bit. Yep. Okay. Alright, I don't have the gyro turned on. But now we're going to see what the elevator and the rudder's doing. Ooh, I got rudder. I got rudder. Let's see here. They ain't hooked up because I wanted to center everything. And I got elevator. Alright, let's check. Got ailerons. Now we got LEDs on wing tips. Navigation lights blinking. I knew that's what that was. It had some kind of little control box on it too. Alright. We looking good, pilots. We're looking good so far. Let's put a prop on. Now this from the instructions, pilots. It looks like this thing is going to be easy to put a prop on this. But it's I'll never be able to find it. Never be able to find that. It's got a nut out here, a lock washer and a regular washer. I'm gonna take that off. Take that off. It's got a big old hex nut there on that fan. We got a washer. We got a lock washer. Let's see. We got a nut. A nut. Nuts. And pilots say they send you a little wrench there to tighten the prop. And it fits. Just gonna put just a little bit on there, just a little bit. Just a little bit more, just a little bit. Okay, pilots, here we go. Let me show you this. We got a screw head on the end of it here, straight head. You got the insert, but as you turn this screw, It turns. Let's see if I got one to get a slimmer screwdriver, I guess. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Let's see if I can fit in there. Straight head. And as you're turning it out here, it's turning that inside there too. So you line your spinner up. Man, I like that green spinner. I ain't painting it. I'm leaving it like it is. I love this scheme. Just love it. Let's see if it starts. Oh, ain't started. Ain't started. Let's see if I can get on in there or something. Let's see it. Oh, it's right on it. Come on, ice cream. I'm not getting a bite. Don't press too hard on the thing. What's up? What's up? Let's see if I got to have that thing in a special line. I bet I don't have that prop in a special alignment. I bet that's what it is. It's always something. Let me do this a minute, Pop. Take it out past that hex. Get that prop lined up with them slots. For the love of RC, you gotta line up your prop. You got to line up the prop. You're a good one. You're a good one. Now let's see if we got enough now. That lined up that time. I push my screw head out. And I've got a bite. I've got a bite now. Giving her a little bit of tightening, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. All right. That is the weirdest feeling motor I've ever had, Pop. It's got no flip, it's got no flop, it just turns. All right, we're plugging it back in. My radio's still on. Let me get back over here on this side. We're plugging it back in. The Dean's connector. Goodness gracious. I bet you that thing's gonna do that every time I plug it in, Pop. So I guess I better have it up on a stand, or I got this thing up in there before I plug it up. get this up in here. Shut the door. Like a glove. Aileron? Elevator. Oh, I ain't hooked my rods up yet. But I'm gonna make sure. I got that rudder. I got that rudder hooked up right. Alright, here we go with a throttle test. Throttle test. You got a little slight wiggle to it. Just a little slight. Sound too much out of balance, though. But I bet a 4S would get that thing going, Roy. I bet it would get it going. Okay, Pops, there we go. We got nav light. Let's check this out. I guess that light in the tail rudder, Pops. I never did see a lead anywhere, and I guess it is a dummy. So there you go, Pops. The top hobby 1200mm FW-190D. And I was going to mention to you, I was looking on GravesRC because I've been looking at a plane that they got, and they got one of these Pops. They got one. But I'm gonna have to be honest with you, it's about $100 more than what I paid for this one. But hey, if you want it, you gotta have it. Look up GravesRC. It's under a different name. I think it's under the RC Hobbies, if I'm not mistaken. But it's this plane. There you go, Pops. I gotta get my rods hooked up on the elevator. I'm out.